Ice Spice eat in peace?
Georgia
Great.
Tech at it again, right?
Can you believe that, Shaq?
Rambling Rex.
She should have slapped her in the face with a Big Mac. You walk up on me, everything's on the table.
As most of you all know right now, rapper Ice Spice got into a brawl in a Los Angeles McDonald's late night. Well, Charles Barkley got wind of that, and during the broadcast, he actually gave his retelling of the situation and what should have happened.
Presented by McDonald's. How about that? Presented by McDonald's, Chuck.
I hear they got some slappy Happy Meals over there.
What that mean? I don't even know, but
you see Ice Spice got slapped at McDonald's?
Come on, man.
What you doing at McDonald's in the middle of the
man.
night, Ice Spice? Come on, stop that.
Excuse me.
Hey, y'all gonna stop messing with Ice Spice?
It's to go.
Thank you, McDonald's, for sponsoring
I love
Inside
McDonald's.
the NBA.
I love McDonald's. Fish fillet is the greatest sandwich ever.
Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal,
I'm a love
enough.
some nuggets.
Kenny the
Just
Jet
dip it in
Smith.
that little barbecue sauce.
Yeah,
Eat
and
half.
Charles,
then double dip.
used to be your pregame meal, did it not? The fish sandwich?
2 fish fillets, a large fry, but I washed it down with a Diet Coke because I was watching my calories.
Okay, let's move on. Even back then, you were watching your calories.
Yeah, you're right.
Georgia
Highlights,
Tech.
please.
Stop, Georgia Tech.
Rockets.
Hey, Charles lost a lot of weight though. He looked pretty good, man. Both him and Shaq lost some weight.
You know why I call him Georgia Tech?
Why?
Because he's a rambling wreck.
I like it. That's very solid, Jet.
What you call
I
it,
like
Chuck? Chuck, what'd you call it? Slappy Happy?
They got the slappy Happy
Georgia Tech
Meal
is
over
at
there.
it again.
Let Ice Spice eat in peace.
Georgia
Great.
Tech at it again, right?
Can you
now.
believe that, Shaq?
Rambling Rex.
She should have slapped her in the face with a Big Mac. You walk up on me, everything's on the table.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Nuggets.
It's the replay.
Leave me alone. Come on, stop. Ice, slap
leave that alone.
Come on,
Leave
Ice.
that- leave that
Oh, come on, Spice.
Ice
come
Spice
on,
blocked a
Spice.
bunch of them though in
Leave
slow
that
mo. I can
woman
see that.
alone.
What are we
And the chick
doing?
slipped on
Come
some.
on.
What are we doing?
The chick slipped on some orange drink down there on the floor. That orange drink did not help that chick. She was not the one to run out there and jump it off with Ice Spice. I'm just saying, like, I know she was mad for whatever reason, but she should have thought that through.
What are we doing?
I can almost.
Inside the NBA or inside the MMA with the rappers out here.
Guarantee you that this was not what McDonald's had in mind when they
Well, how about
they
this?
sponsored
Can they bring
Inside
some
the
food
NBA.
in next week or tomorrow?
PR.
We'll eat the food for sure. It'll
Hey, her girlfriend got to hit that other girl
listen,
too,
man.
don't she?
Listen, man.
Ain't
Exactly.
the girl sit with you?
Yeah, you're right.
Listen,
So your girlfriend got to whoop that other girl.
Listen, the Rockets and the Lakers highlights score. Post. What are y'all doing?
Please roll the highlight.
You know the sponsors play our checks, right?
No Kevin Durant. And they take a 1-0 series lead, 107-98.
Ronald McDonald, we miss you.
Listen,
Yes, I immediately.
listen, man. McDonald's.
Oh, that's
Nothing
funny.
to say.
Prime Chuck, if someone slapped him at a McDonald's, yeah? Yeah, he gonna run him across the table. Chuck wasn't no game.
Right, Lou.
I got nothing to say, man. I got nothing to say.
We've got Ice, Chuck. We've got much more still to come on Inside.
Ice Spice, I got your back.
By the way,
I got your back.
it's presented by
Somebody
McDonald's,
need to get it.
and we appreciate it.
Somebody needed to get her back, man. First off, why is Ice Spice out there without security in Los Angeles going to get a Happy Meal, or as Chuck said, a slappy meal? Like, that's kind of crazy. Like, you know, this is why you have security. You have to have a barrier in between you. And the place seemed pretty empty. Like, I'm familiar with this particular McDonald's. I used to live down the street from there. It's right in Hollywood. It's very public area, but, you know, it can be a little sketchy over there on that corner. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of homeless people roaming around. It's a lot of, like, this girl that was so randomly asking Ice Spice where she from. We're gonna watch the video a little bit too, as much as I can show of it here on YouTube. But you have to think about that. When you are a celebrity, you have to start moving differently. They think they're still normal people because potentially they came up on the internet. which is in Ice Spice's case, you know, she's played some live arenas and she's been famous for long enough to probably realize this, but I do understand the urge to want to go out and do normal things, you know, to still feel like a normal person. But you got to understand, you got to protect the brand, baby. Ice Spice, ain't no way. If you my family, I'm letting you out there just roam the streets of Los Angeles in, I don't know, look like a little sweatsuit or something, you know. She was so cute. You know, she's only about 5'3". But you could tell when she got up on them tables, the Bronx came out of her. She remembered. She was like, hold up. Wait, what? She was like, I know this chick didn't just slap me for no reason. Crazy people out here. And whoever leaked the security footage to TMZ, you're a terrible person. Because that thing was out like right away. This happened on the 15th. It was out on the 16th. Like, no question. Next morning. So there's Ice Spice and her homegirl in the red. Ice Spice is in the gray. And here comes the perp. Got audio too.
Ready for what? Kick ass. You kick ass? That's what you do, you kick ass?
Kick ass.
So go kick ass. So you from Cali? So go kick ass. So you from Cali? Are you from Cali? Where you from? Are you from Cali? Where you from? Are you from Cali? No, I'm from Chirac. Where you from?
Everybody knows that question, where are you from, is a loaded question in LA. So the fact that Ice Spice wasn't aware of that and she's just kind of out there in the open and she don't know the potential gang activity that could be connected to that answer and that response, she should have known how this conversation was going. You see, she is backing up, but she should have felt a little more threatened. You see how far this girl is leaning into you, you know?
Oh, you're from Chirac? Yeah, Chirac, where you from?
She said, I'm from Chirac. Where you from? But she later clears that up to say that this is her city. So she might be a transplant. Maybe she's got roots in Chicago or something, but it's kind of up in the air about where she's from for real. But whatever it is, she wanted some smoke with Ice Spice, which is kind of random. Why would you want to fight Ice Spice is the question. Like, she don't seem that problematic. You know what I mean?
Oh, you're from Chirac? Yeah.
These guys just looking.
So where you from? I'm from McDonald's. I'm from Wendy's.
Oh, she said, I'm from Wendy's. And this is when the fight cracks off. She only got one hit in. Well, Ice Spice got up out of there. Now Ice Spice is climbing on tables. Look at the little fighting stance. Oh, that's cute. She put her dukes up.
Wait, calm down, Kirk. Let me fight her.
This is probably the most disturbing part of this because now this dude is involved in it. And the reason he's involved in it is because he said he was mad because his phone got dropped in the process. Ice Spice got a hold of the phone and threw it at him.
But you the one got into them that I'm here, right?
So this happens right after that part. She comes back, she's got the phone.
Are you okay? Are you with them?
No, I'm not with them. I'm with my friend right here. They just came in right now.
But you the one got into them that I'm here, right?
No, I didn't know. They didn't know he was here. You guys making that way, didn't know.
Yeah, don't trust him, Ice. He probably did say something. He's like, you know, Ice Spice is in there trying to clout chase.
He was here.
Nah, why did you just
And here she goes. So Ice Spice throwing the phone, that's what set the guy in the white t-shirt off.
Wait, calm down, Kirk. Let me fight her. Wait. On your mama. Let me fight her. Let me fight her.
Turn up, Ice.
You wanna fight me? Are you a bitch? Calm down. You wanna fight a bitch? Why would you fight me, bitch? We get off on anything.
Right, because why he decided he wanted to fight her and his girl was the one that was wrong. I know you mad about your phone, but hey, it is what it is, man. But then they get in the street. Ice Spice says, get it shaking. He's backing her up a little bit, They fall to the ground. That's right, get up, Ice, get up. Recover. Look how little she is.
Hey, don't push him though. Don't push him because he can't hit you the
back. Don't push her.
This girl in the red is worthless. I'm just going to say, this chick right here, sorry, you were not a lot of help in this situation, unfortunately. And that's why I say Ice Spice needed security in that moment. Like, why is she out there? Is you out there by yourself pretty much? If you got somebody there that ain't going to really roll with you like that. She could have got a lot of points by standing up for Ice, but she's a lover, not a fighter.
Don't push him because he can't hit you the back. Don't push him. Calm down. All right, but calm down.
Now, there was one security guard out there, and I still don't know why all these videos are getting mixed up. There was some security out there outside of McDonald's, a big guy. He broke it up. But I guess once the fight gets off of the property, he doesn't have any more jurisdiction, and he allowed it to go. But Ice was ready. Ice, after she got slapped for no reason, walked over the tables, squared up, threw the phone. She like, what's up? It's up. So she basically handled her business after that. She wanted a fair one with the girl that came up and slapped her. That's what happened. So no harm, no foul. I don't want to hear nothing about nobody suing nobody. But unfortunately, in this day and age, we got people with so many frivolous lawsuits for no reason, for stuff that they brought on themselves, right? Because this chick ran up to the table and slapped Ice Spice, right? But now she's setting herself up as a victim in some ways. This is her response. She's on TMZ the following day.
I was with my friends and everything, and we came from the beach earlier that night, and we decided to go walk around Hollywood or whatever. But before we did that, we decided to stop by McDonald's because we all had to use the bathroom. So then one of my friends, she comes out and she was like...
And it's funny because right where Ice Spice in their table was, the bathroom is literally right there. Like they're two tables away from the bathroom pretty much.
So then one of my friends, she comes out and she was like, oh, I think that's Ice Spice over there. And I'm like, oh, for real? So I go up to them and I'm giving her and
that gives you motive right there.
For real. So I go up to them and I'm giving her and the other girl she was with compliment. And then immediately Ice Spice was just being rude. She was like, why are you over here? You could leave. Bye. And I'm like, why are you being rude pretty much? And she was basically saying like, you could just leave. Bye. Like, I don't even know why you're at my table.
Because you're blowing up her spot. She's a famous person. She's trying to keep a low profile and you are blowing up the spot. You're making more attention.
Then that's when I proceed to ask her, like, you don't got to be rude. I'm just giving you guys a compliment. And I'm like, you know what? Where are you from? She said, I'm from New York. So I said, let me tell you something.
You hear how she tried to change up the tone of that where you're from? I said, where are you from? I was, Your Honor, I was not doing anything. I was there under no false pretenses. I was just minding my business, going to the bathroom, and I was complimentary to them. I was trying to give them a compliment. What was she complimenting Ice Spice and her homegirl on that we don't know about? All I saw was her turn her butt to Ice Spice's friend and talk about, you want to kick ass? You want to kick ass? I guess she thought about it in the bathroom and came back and was like, this is what I'm going to tell her. You want to kick ass? Well, no, actually, she had already crossed the path of them, went to the door and went outside and came back in. So she's 100% not telling the truth.
I don't care where you from. I'm like, you in LA, you in my city now. You can't be out here disrespecting people. Like, if you wanted us to leave, you could have just politely said, oh, I'm not in the mood or something, right? Instead of just yelling at me. So she kept going on, then she calls me a bitch. So after she calls me a bitch, I hit her. So I hit her.
Now, see, she didn't expect us to have the surveillance footage because what she's saying right there didn't happen. And then she calls her a... Yeah, that didn't happen. Ice Spice said, I'm from Wendy's. She was like, when she kept asking her where she was from.
And then, so I got escorted out to McDonald's. And then, so after they escorted me, I'm like by my car and I hear Ice Spice in the middle of the street talking about where is that bitch at? I want to fight her with you, woo woo. So I come back down the street and then that's when me and her fought again. And then she just kept talking a whole lot of mess. That's just like the brief of the story, honestly. And then as I'm outside the McDonald's as well, she picks up one of my homie's phone. She picks it up and she throws his phone and broke his screen. So it was just like, basically she was being disrespectful and rude. But
you should probably pay for your homie's phone because you started all this. That's the part we're not hearing from you.
Basically, she was being disrespectful and rude, which is why we fought.
Nah,
So
that's not why.
it was just like, basically she was being disrespectful and rude, which is why we fought. You know,
No.
as a fan, I'm not expecting you to be rude or nothing like that. I'm thinking you're gonna, you're just gonna, oh, like, thank you for supporting me, this and that. But she had a different attitude towards me. With Ice Spice, I have no like longer beef with her. Like, I never had beef with her, nothing. But she lost the fan. I can't listen to her the same anymore. Like, it's just now I know that you're like disrespectful and all of that. I just can't support her no more.
Now, the only way that any of that could be true is if there's part of the video that we're not seeing. Like, if we're not seeing her come in through the bathroom. But I told you the reason that Ice Spice wants her to get her out of the spot, because she doesn't want to blow up the spot. That's exactly what she said to the one Hispanic dude that was there. Like, you went outside and told that I was in here. Like, what are you doing? Like, I'm in here with a hoodie on. I'm trying to maintain a low profile. But honestly, she needs to be rolling around with security. She's a 5'3" woman. Obviously, she can hold her own against this young lady, but if it had been somebody else, that's not a very safe situation to be in. I'm going to tell you, as someone who's been in that area after 3 a.m., 4 a.m., that's the last place you really want to be if you're a celebrity just out strolling the streets and you like, let's sit down and have a meal. No, you get in there, you get your McDonald's and you take it back to the crib, right? This whole celebrity thing is very deceptive because you want to be a person that can live your life normally. Like Michael Jackson used to have to put on whole disguises to go to the movies just to see a current movie that was out. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure they'll talk about that in the Michael movie. I'm definitely going to see that. So make sure y'all get your tickets for the Michael movie. But yeah, you long for that normality. And like I said, somebody like myself that's worked in the entertainment industry, I've had friends that have kind of gone into that. Some of them embrace it more than others. You got some people that are out there calling the paparazzi, you know what I'm saying? Or you got some people who would like to maintain a private life, you know what I mean? I've seen celebrities walk in the streets of New York, on the subway, and I think that might be part of the problem with Ice Spice not really realizing how LA is. LA is a little different than that. The celebrities kind of live a little differently. They have more protection. They're more secluded. They stay in their places. They have protection. So I would suggest Ice Spice, if you're going to be out in the streets of LA, make sure you have somebody with you, hopefully an armed security, and, enjoy your life as best you can, in between all the gigs, because, you don't get these moments back in your life. But it could have turned out a lot differently, especially barking at a man. Of course, you want to fight the girl, but you need to make sure that this man ain't crazy too out here. He already said he wanted to smack a woman. So what makes you think he wouldn't go further, or he wasn't carrying? You know what I mean? So you got to be very careful out here, baby girl. And Shaq and Charles Barkley are hilarious. Like, the fact that this even came up as a topic on Inside the NBA, all you had to do was give them a little bit of leeway of saying McDonald's. McDonald's, I know something that happened at McDonald's. You remember Ice Spice getting smacked at McDonald's? But Ice Spice had a little squabbles. I was looking at it. I see it. When she got outside, once she got her confidence up, she was all right. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification for all uploads. Make sure you sign up for the Faucette Media Patreon. The link is in the description. If you want to watch more, please watch one of these videos down below. This is Faucette Media.